We are going to open back within Monday's gap area, so the price spike from yesterday is clearly being rejected, and overnight is double distribution. It is yesterday's was a little bit weird for me because we were trending lower all day after the high was made, and it was a trend day. We didn't stop one time framing. Volume was okay, and I really thought that we will going to bounce from this levels, but we didn't, and we reached almost the lower part of this 10-day balance we are currently trading, and every move was based on some weak poor reference. We can see here C period low, E period high, then D period low, G period high. Here some weak references also on the lows, and I was hoping for a late day rally because we did close the gap, and inventory couldn't get to unchanged, but it was the weak buyers who tried to buy yesterday's high that got flashed. Maybe I didn't I underestimated the rally that we made from Friday's lows, that this was the initial short covering, and now it had to be corrected in a stronger manner because all those traders were also weak because they were buying exact area, which is 36.50, and they had to be flashed late in the day. So anyway, now inventories seem to be a little bit short, and overnight did confirm this by trending most of the time, and now we made double distribution with separation around yesterday's point of control, and the low is around the spike base. I marked this area because it was the initial low we tried in K, and later M started from that level, so that area is more important for me than K periods low. And here is also base of the single print, so it is a little bit similar, so I prefer to mark this one than that. Well, basically I am having those two levels here. If we look at the bigger picture, we are now back, we bounce from the lower part of the balance and now are trading around this pivotal part of it. If we can get above 36.70, then we will challenge yesterday's high and 36.90, which was 3700 on the December contract. So this area will be, I think it will be defended well. So what can we expect from today? Well, first we can correct some of this inventory, but given that they ended near the lows and we are now trading quite higher, it is 65.45, so 20 points higher. I think that we might see some margin calls early on, and we might well, first chop a little bit and maybe squeeze higher. So if we can get higher, I think that this will be very telling area if we make excess early on and then continue lower. The first pullback can be from yesterday's point of control and from overnight pullback low. So this area can be one of the distributions for today. If we make double distribution, or if we make value area, I think that this 36, 60, 70 can be most traded price for today. If we trade higher, I'm not seeing any significant resistance up till 85 area, so we might to trade up to there before getting back to the middle. And if we trade lower, for example, right from the open, we will trade impulsively down, then we can retest this level and trade lower, and we can either find some responsive buyers from this area, or finish this overnight inventory correction and then trade higher, establishing value back in the middle. Or we can trade lower, because here is the settle, so we will then close the pit session gap, and then the lows will be very close, so it is possible that we will break them, depending on the tempo and magnitude of this move. If we get good volume and, for example, excess, well, we are at the highs from overnight, so chances are very low that we will break this area, like 25%, if we break overnight high. So traversing back entire range seem to be the less likely scenario, but if we break this area, we might see some further weakness, so we might trend and extend around 50 points maybe today. So overall we are going to open around middle of yesterday's range, so inside day should indicate chop. The value isn't that important, since we were trending all day, but it is within a bigger balance value area, so I think that today might look something like this, with bulk part of the distribution around here. And if we trade higher, I'm not sure if we can break to the all-time highs. Maybe it is possible, but I am not that convinced. If we can get above yesterday's high, then of course it is possible, because there is not much resistance up there, but until we break from yesterday's range, I think that there can be plenty of opportunities to trade more rotational than trend. If we start one-time framing early on with an impulsive directional auction right from the beginning, then I will trade more with that trend, on buying the pullbacks or selling the rallies. But I think I would better be fading breakouts or buying the dips if we can get anywhere, if we can access around here, or maybe 36.50